Hi, hello everyone. So in today's episode, I'll be telling you more about the story of the pedophile. How is that personality shaped? And last time I told you that it is based on the stereotype regarding African people, and I told you about three works, three songs. Um, where you find the recipient, the African recipient named Joe. And today I wanted to tell you about games. Um, I wanted to tell you about Tom Ryder, and I wanted to tell you about, just briefly mention that Eli's mom used to play Tom Ryder, and Eli's dad used to play strategic games. So, and Eli himself, he plays Minecraft. He really likes it. And Nella and Vito are two folks somewhere there on YouTube who actually deliver reviews. So we also talked about the name Nella, which indicates light. Tom Ryder was developed by Core Design in 1996. And Tom Ryder, basically, the name of the game already implies that this is somebody who illegally enters tombs, coffins, some archaeological sites. So this is a game in which you have to uncover some secrets, you have to solve puzzles, you have to combat your enemies, and that involves using a gun. And this is a game in which you collect artifacts, and as far as I remember, it's based on quite dark scenery, where out of the darkness in the pyramids or in some isolated archaeological sites, you can be attacked by something, right? So I remember I used to watch her playing that game, and I could be scared when watching that, and she was scared when playing that game. And obviously, the use of fear on a child in the case of creation of the personality of a pedophile is a key factor. Yeah, so we have the main character of Tomb Raider is Lara Croft, and the name and the surname of the main character it's very is symbolic too, because Lara indicates somebody who indicates. Well, in Greek mythology, there was one Lara who was muted by Zeus because she revealed some secret regarding his love affairs. And therefore she was punished with, with being placed in an isolated, some area. Sorry, and I don't remember what exactly was it. And she was made muted; she couldn't speak anymore. And Croft is also another thing that I should do a little bit more research on. So crafting and crafts, that word refers to the area of Scotland. From Scotland, we have the culture of doing whiskey, and in Scotland, alcohol is heavily restricted, controlled by the government. So the thing is that in the past that everybody could do whiskey as they please, but nowadays they have very limited area for even with regard to the rights of they just can have much smaller fields to do whiskey, so to say. But obviously I will be checking that yet again. So for now, I would say that croft or crofting refers to a small-scale fruit production in islands of Scotland. But I have an entire book on that, so on whiskey. Um, and we have two films in which we have Lara Croft is the main character depicted. In 2001, there was Lara Croft Tomb Raider, in which she recovered ancient artifacts, a triangle of light. And in 2003, it was Lara retrieves Pandora's box before some scientist would take it over. And Lara Croft is actually, played. The role is played obviously by Angelina Jolie, and Angelina Jolie is quite similar to my friend from my studies, Ella Leshnowska. Um, Ella doesn't have the same green eyes. She's got blue eyes, but a very characteristic area over here. And then I wanted to tell you also about Minecraft, because Minecraft is the game that, probably not only Eli is exposed to. So Minecraft was launched on May 17, 2009, but the classic version of it. But then there were several updates applied, and the final release was on the 18th of November 2011. And in that game, to start with, you become a miner and you go underground to take out the resources such as coal, iron, gold, diamonds. You can also use wood or stone, and then you trade them for some services. You can trade them from emeralds, for example, or you can also use those resources that you find in the underground and make your own weapon, make your own armor, or your own tools. And then we have 4 modes. In Minecraft, you have 4 modes, and these are survival mode. In which you build up on your you build your own, possessions. You build your own house, for example, and you have to manage your hunger and your health. And then you have adventure modes, in which you can create custom maps, creative rules, challenge, and then you can face various challenges. And then you have creative modes, in which you have an access to unlimited resources to build, and there are no threats from the outside. And then there's a spectacle mode, in which you actually come and visit Minecraft as the viewer. You can't do much. You can just watch. Okay, and then Minecraft is available on a variety of, devices: PC, consoles, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and mobile. And you can also start a project with somebody else when using Minecraft. You can, for example, use inbuilt chat and communicate with other players. So how would I like to summarize? I would like to summarize it somehow for you, but for now, as much as I can see, it's like, both of these people who got together to give birth to Eli, both of them were involved in playing. One of them played a strategic game, the other one played Tomb Raider. And now their child that they purposely create, whose personality they purposely create on a pedophile, plays Minecraft. But within the entire scope, within the entire thing, there is obviously sexual abuse, and there is the control, and a lot of fear in that family, where mother is not reliable and father either, and both of them raise their voices, and the child is just taught to watch Teletubbies and to start engaging with technology, because I believe that's the purpose of Teletubbies. That's the purpose of the tale. And then they start playing with Minecraft. And when you start playing early, in fact, I don't remember when Eli started, but when you start playing early, then you can become really isolated, especially when you have speech problems and you're too bilingual, and you also have another disease connected with speech. Sorry, this. Well, I don't know if that disease affects the way he can express himself, but I think that I helped with malaria, and that way I could help with the way he could or could not express himself. So in that situation, there is a lot of this connection from the outside world, from the people around you, and lack of support, like the actual support from the relatives. Yeah. With all that, of course, there is Kelly family. Kelly family, but that's something I need to write down. And just a little bit, prepare a little bit, because today I'm a little bit chaotic, so sorry for that, and looking at my notes too often. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next Tuesday at 8:33.